Hey guys, I'm James Danley. Welcome back to another month of our top favorite sales in Birmingham, Michigan. Let's get started. Number 5, 1696 Hazel Street. Somebody stole this. I mean, phenomenal buy. It was sold off market and was posted after the fact. It's on a street. We talked about the Rail District a lot. This is the Rail District in Eaton. Hazel's a really nice street. I've sold probably 4 or 5 new construction homes right across the street here in this area. And these lots are nice because they're actually 58 to most of them are 55 to 60 foot wide. And in Birmingham, if you want to fit a true 2-car front entry attached garage with 9-foot doors and actually fit your vehicle and open the doors, you need about a 58 foot wide lot. You can fit it with 55, but you're going to have 8 foot instead of 9-foot doors. And it's not going to be very functional. You're going to park in front of the garage instead of inside of it. So these lots are pretty coveted because, as you can see, this is 58 feet wide, 137 foot deep. So it's a great build site. Most of these we've been selling that if they're 58 or 60 foot wide have traded in the low 400s, 4 to 4.25 the past 3 or 4 years. These guys bought this off market for $389. And so that was an excellent purchase. $389,000 for a lot that size with that width in Birmingham is getting harder and harder to find. So yeah, it was sold essentially in-house in one of the brokerages and never actually hit the market. So whoever bought that got a good deal on it. I had a few clients that were upset that we didn't get it. So that was definitely the best buy for the month of October. Number 4, 709 Ann Street. If any of you have been around a while, there's a specific individual that has owned this house for a long time. And I remember meeting with him probably 10 years ago, and he wanted $1 million for this house. And it was not worth that 10 years ago. And as of October of this year, he got his number. So 709 Ann Street sold for $1,030,000. It's 2,563 square feet. It's $400 a foot. It's on a 50 by 120 lot on Ann Street, which is right in downtown Birmingham. This location is phenomenal, highly coveted, great location. The reason why he always struggled to sell it over the years was really it's a 1978 kind of modern construction home. Really cool design. The issue is all the ceiling heights are very low. So we're talking 8-foot ceilings. Although you got a lot of cool floor-to-ceiling glass, the space still feels very short. Same thing with all the doors, tile. So house had reasonable bones, cool floor plan, although the kitchen was separate from the dining and family room. So the layout was chopped up a bit, kind of like a small galley kitchen. And you only had 3 bedrooms above grade. Again, the basement ceiling heights were very low. You're not going to finish that space. Almost feels similar to the 1950s construction, which is really not what most buyers want at this price point. But because of the location, he was able to finally get his number. So yeah, very modern, 70s, 80s type vibe with the layout and fit and finish. And a lot of things weren't functional in the house. You didn't really have a mudroom. There's no drop zone space, limited closet, but unique from a design perspective. You kind of have the floating staircase. And so definitely a cool house architecturally, not quite designed for the modern era. Decent master closet, but there's only one. It wasn't that large. So anyway, someone bought this because of the location. Phenomenal space. They're probably going to gut this and fully rebuild the house and make it something unique. As you can see, again, the basement ceiling heights are less than 8 feet, so you're probably not really going to finish that space. It feels like a 1950s basement, but cool curb appeal, very modern fit and finish. Those floor-to-ceiling windows for the family dining space are really cool. Modern garage. So yeah, the architecture and the location is what sold this. You can see commercial in the back. But overall, really cool house. Good buy for $1 million, because now the land value for this is probably in the 600s for the dirt. So you're getting a reasonable structure that's 2,500 square foot. Someone's going to renovate it, make it pretty cool. It's probably going to be either a younger individual or someone that's downsizing, doesn't need more than 3 bedrooms, and they want the walkable location. Number 3, 1135 Chapin. Good friend of mine in the office actually just sold this, and I thought it was a really good buy. It traded at a discount from what it should have for the quality of the build. Builder designed this home for himself. The challenge really was with the location. The neighbors on both sides were challenging, which inhibited the sale price, and the proximity to Woodward was very, very close. It was very close to Woodward. But it's on a standard 40 by 120 lot, so the tighter infill lots, so not a lot of space. They listed it at 2,900 square feet, but that includes the square footage that's above the garage. So you can see here it's only essentially 3 houses in from commercial and from Woodward. And that really was the main challenge. Traffic, noise, and the neighbors on both sides posed an issue to some of the clients that had come through and seen the home. But overall, this house really, if it would have been a few lots in, different neighbors, not as close to Woodward, it should have been a 1.55 house. So someone got a $200,000 to $250,000 discount because of the location, proximity to Woodward, and the willingness to deal with some challenging neighbors. The house really was 2,600 square foot for the structure that's attached on that 40-foot lot, and then you've got another few hundred square feet above the garage that was built out. But at 1.3, they're counting all the square footage above grade and posting that at $448 a square foot. But it's pretty standard 40-foot layout. You got the office study up front, powder room up front, staircase up front, then you have a nice great room with a bar in the back. Nice size island, family room. You actually had a little bit of a mudroom drop zone on the back there with dining tucked in, so you kind of have that nice L-shaped great room, good flow into the backyard space, and pretty good interior design and fit and finish. For 1.3 to be west of Woodward and get a newer construction home like this was an absolute value. Definitely one of the better purchases. That open staircase is expensive to do. You have like 2 secondary bedrooms that are Jack and Jill on that second floor, and then the master. And a laundry, and then you have a loft space on the third floor. So here's the master on the back of the house, vaulted ceilings, master bath, water closet, shower, pretty good interior design. And then this is that third floor loft space with a little tiny balcony in the front. So it could be a flex bedroom, could be another office, full bath up there. Nice space. It's not technically closed off to the rest of to the staircase, but lower levels also fully finished. Ceiling heights were a little low down there, but it was fine. Full bar, and then you've got another space for a gym and a bathroom down there. So overall, really, really good quality build. Great purchase for 1.3, and this is that space that's above the garage. You can see it's additional finished space up there. Flex room with heating and cooling. So it could be office, gym, craft space, whatever. 2-car detached garage. So yeah, overall, phenomenal house. Great buy at 1.3. Number 2, 647 Ann Street. So we're talking about two sales on Ann Street this month. This was a great house. There's 3 of them that look identical on Ann Street. If you're familiar with Birmingham, you've seen them, you know where they're at. They all have the exact same exterior, built in 2002. They're essentially 3-bedroom homes above grade. And they're a little worn on the exterior with the brick. The editing doesn't do a good job, but the interior of this house was fully renovated, and it was renovated pretty well. You do have these side rear detached garages, which kind of eats up a lot of your yard space and poses a little bit of a parking challenge, but nevertheless, really good indoor-outdoor space. Outdoor kitchen, fireplace. Yeah, really, really cool build in town with a good amount of square footage. So this house was listed in, I think the timing in the market was a challenge just because the end of summer was pretty slow. July, August, September were dead months. And that's kind of when this went to market. And so it ended up trading for $2,050,000, 4,200 square foot above grade. That's $488 a square foot. Absolute steal of a deal for how cool the interior is. You've got these old school beams structurally, decent amount of natural light. The floor plan's a little bit separated. You have this step up, step down. So the kitchen's on the lower level back there, and your main family room and dining space is up from that. So a little bit of a unique floor plan, but the renovation on this was really, really well done. And you do have a second family room that's down the steps where the kitchen is. So you've got, so this is on the upper level when you walk in, dining, bar, and then the kitchen is down on the back of the house, down a few steps. You've got an office integrated in there and then 3 bedrooms above grade. So yeah, here's the kitchen. So you got the detached garage, outdoor entertaining space, patio, coming through the mudroom, kitchen and family here, and then you have the other family and dining up the stairs on that main entry level. But really unique, like, visibility, really good ceiling heights for Birmingham. A lot of stairs though. With those ceiling heights come a ton of stairs for sure. But I was shocked that this product didn't sell sooner because it was a pretty nicely done renovation on the interior of the house. Exterior probably needed some work still, but nice formal powder room, really cool hallway with these. You have all the natural light that's coming through. And a nice little rooftop deck up there as well. Master bedroom was pretty good size. Nice size closet, makeup space, good size bathroom. Ceiling heights were shorter on the second floor. It was mainly that first entry level that had the good ceiling heights. And then some finished space, secondary bedrooms and bathrooms in the lower level, but above grade it was just 3 bedrooms, and you have a little bit of a rooftop deck there looking at downtown, which was cool. So overall, like, great product. Here's the finished room in the basement, the movie space, the bathroom, and a bedroom down there as well, and a gym. So yeah, overall, like, excellent buy. You can see these 3 are all identical units side by side. You do have multifamily kind of around them, but also, like, you're right in downtown, so that's to be expected. So bad timing in the market as far as on the list side, but buyer got a really good purchase on that one at $2 million for that location for something that's renovated. 647 Ann Street was a great purchase. And my number 1. This is actually a property that's currently on market that has not traded. Same thing, we've had a little bit of a lull with the end of summer. But 345 Kimberly is, I think, one of the best houses on market. Best quality build, definitely under $3 million right now in Birmingham. It's in Court Lake Estates, which is one of the most prestigious neighborhoods in the state of Michigan. And it's tucked in this little interior niche on Kimberly Street at the dead end. So it's very quiet. It's very private. There's no traffic. It's walking distance to Corton Elementary, which is right here. Great location. And most of the new construction now in Court Lake Estates, the teardowns are around, $800 to $1.1 million for the land. So all the new construction here on the bigger lots is all over $4 million. One on Puritan just closed actually in October, same month, and it just closed for just under $5 million. So this is the cheapest new construction in Court Lake Estates by far at $2.6 million, 3,757 square feet above grade, another 1,190 below, so almost 5,000 square foot of living space. Lynch Custom Homes built this. Brian Nieper did all the interior, all the architectural design, and Jeffrey King did all the interior design. So really good floor plan in this house. Nice big study up front, which a lot of people are using these as social conversational rooms. They'll build out wine storage and whatnot. And a formal coat closet, nice visibility through the house, but the entertaining space in the back is private. Everything's thought out. You have like a nice little wing wall here for a bench for guests as they come and go. And then you have a secondary office here that's really a mess office. So you have the formal study that's larger, but a lot of people don't use those as a study anymore. And then over to the left, oops, I skipped it on a photo of it, but over here to the left, you have a full like secondary work office with a door so you can close off your messy workspace. You have formal powder room up there and coat closet, and then nice L-shaped great room on the back of the house. Fireplace is all limestone. The stonemasons handmade that. And the kitchen's all done by Perspectives. John Morgan, who's the best in Michigan in custom cabinetry, he hand sketches all these spaces so everything looks like built-in furniture. The towers sit on the countertops. The stainless steel wall is blended and built into the wall. And also has a lot of functional storage, as well as being symmetrical, proportional, and aesthetically pleasing. You got a full prep kitchen over here off of the main kitchen as well. So second sink, ton of countertop space, and then a big walk-in pantry there as well. So it's a really functionally designed space where you've got tons of room for prep, tons of storage, and a good amount of space for entertaining. All these windows are floor to ceiling, so you have that interior, exterior type visibility. Nice size dining space, nice mudroom, 2-car detached garage with really good distance from the house, so you have a good turning radius. You can actually park 2 vehicles in there and back out without a challenge. And that garage is also prepped for a lift system, so you got power and the necessary structure if you want to put in a lift. This is that mess office at the front of the house I was talking about that you can close off. It could be command center for mom managing the kids, could be an actual like mess office, could be a kid's homework space. You got a lot of flexible uses for it. There's that formal powder room that John Morgan sketched and designed. And then second floor, you've got 3-bedroom en-suites, so all of them have their own private bathrooms and closets, and a nice size laundry, huge master. Laundry room's beautiful. It's large, good natural light, floor to ceiling tile work, and Perspectives did all that. Master closet space. You got two dressing rooms in the master, actually. Nice size master bath with corner windows and trees all the way around, very private and bright. Water closet, there's no threshold. Walking into the master shower, it's all seamless. They doubled up the subfloors in all the spaces where there's woods. There's no transition from wood to tile. And then there's the master bedroom with vaulted ceilings. Secondary bedroom, ensuite, closet, bathroom, ensuite, closet, bathroom. And then favorite part of these houses is the third floor. So you have this really cool third floor loft flex space. You have a full bar up there, a 4th above grade bedroom and bathroom, and a rooftop deck that's in the back of the house, very private, nestled in the trees with wiring for heaters. So some people will use this third floor as potential office workspace or adult entertaining if you end up letting the kids use the lower level. Sometimes they'll do adult entertaining on the third floor with that rooftop deck. You can put a fire pit up there, a propane fire pit, that is. You could build out a desk space here as well if you want to put a second office up there. And it's a good sized guest room, nice size full bath, and it's very bright. You've got windows on 3 sides. So overall, like, great space. You're overlooking the whole neighborhood. Just a really cool use of space. The lower level here is excellent because they did 11-foot excavation on the basement pour, which enables you to fit a golf simulator for height purposes. So you've got room here for a golf simulator, full theater space, game space, and then there's a wall here that's prepped for a full bar if you want it behind the bathroom. You've got a gym and then a 5th bedroom as well. So a full gym space and then lower level bedroom and full bath. So you fit 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, a powder room, and really good division of space in this house. Great quality, great design. It's by far the best built product under $3 million in Birmingham in a premium location. So those are our top 5 favorite homes that have both sold and or are available on market in Birmingham. My name is James Danley. If you got any questions, feel free to call or text us 248-671-3092. Till then, see you next month.